If there's something tough and you want to give up, what are you going to do? Finish strong. If you start to stress, just do your best. What are you going to do? Finish strong. Do 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 do. I ain't afraid of those tests. Do 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 do. Perseverance is best. Do 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 do. I ain't afraid of my stress. Do 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 do. Perseverance is best.
Who's got the behavior that soars and roars?
Leopards.
Hello again, I'm Miss Thompson.
And I'm Miss Cindy.
And leopards, what character trait are we focusing on in the month of April?
Perseverance. That's right, it's Perseverance Month. Miss Thompson is going to share a little bit more about what it takes to show perseverance.
Okay, perseverance is the willingness and ability to keep going even when things are tough. People who persevere give that extra effort needed to do something despite how hard it is or how long it takes to reach their goal.
And this month we use the phrase finish strong to help remind us that we need to persevere even when things get tough.
Speaking of finishing strong, I have a read aloud for this month.
You do? What's it called?
It is called I Choose to Try Again. It's about a girl who keeps going and trying again even when things get tough.
Sounds perfect. Let's read it.
I Choose to Try Again by Elizabeth Estrada. I have many interests. I like piano and basketball. But when things get too hard or when I have a big fall, I don't feel like trying again. Quitting is usually my answer. It's not worth committing because all I can hear is laughter. One day my best friend Whitney took me aside and said, "Kiara, everything is difficult at first, but there are easier roads ahead. When we get back up, we build our brain muscle. If we keep trying, we'll eventually solve the puzzle." Not everything is easy, but always say, "I can." And if at first you don't succeed, make sure you try again. It doesn't matter what it is, schoolwork, chores, or sports. Study hard and practice, and remember all you're taught. People may say you can't do it, expecting you to fail, but the words, "I choose to try again," will help you to prevail. Sometimes we are challenged when life gets really rough, but let's say, "You won't beat me because I'm super tough." People may try to put us down and say, "You'll achieve nothing," but we know if you try hard enough, we can do anything. We won't ever give up on our dreams. If we fall, we'll get up again. Just try harder every day, and eventually we'll win. Try not to say never. That brainwashes you to fail. It means that you won't have the chance to raise your victory sail. If there is something that you want that you just can't achieve, will you give up trying, just pack your bag and leave? Or will you keep on striving to gain that thing you need? Say, "I choose to try again." Keep aiming to succeed. Be confident and try your best, for your life has just begun. Until you cross the finish line, the race has not been won. This was a valuable lesson for me to hear and understand. I promise to get back up and always give my trying hand. I made a list of all the goals I wanted to achieve. If there is one that challenges me, I'll just roll up my sleeves. If I fail, I'll try again. I'll never say, "Too hard." I'll study or practice even more. I don't even need a reward. I got a C in English class. I didn't want to fail. I decided to study harder to make sure I'd have it nailed. I tried out for basketball, but I didn't make the team. That just makes me train harder until I achieve my dream. I am so determined to do the best I can. I won't stop when things get tough. I choose to try again.
What a great book!
I agree. It was perfect for our month on perseverance.
Since you're all here, let's all share what we learned from this month's book.
Great idea. I'll start first. I love this book, and I learned that quitting is never the answer.
I learned that if we keep trying, we can build our brain muscle. We are requiring our brains to go back and solve a puzzle.
That's a great one. I learned saying positive things to yourself like, I choose to try again, can help us persevere.
What's that? Spidey and I learned that you should try to not say never. That sets us up to fail, and that makes us think that we can't accomplish something.
I remember that part. Something that I learned is that we need to be confident in ourselves when we are showing perseverance.
And I learned that to help me persevere, I can make a list of what I want to achieve and set goals for myself.
These are all great lessons that we learned about perseverance.
Absolutely. And all of us came up with some good tips to try when we feel like we are struggling to persevere.
Oh, and Ms. Thompson said that the book will be available in the library to check out.
Awesome. Thanks, Bunny.
I think our Lake Marie Leopards can try some of these things we shared today.
Yes, I think we can all go back to something that was challenging for us and try one of these ways to help us persevere. All right, Leopards, your challenge this week is to persevere by going back and trying again when something was challenging. Maybe you tried something new and gave up.
Or maybe you didn't try your very best on a test because the questions were too difficult.
Whatever it is, we want you to push through and finish strong.
Exactly. Excellent challenge. But I think before we wrap up today's video, we need to review our behavior expectations.
All right, Leopards, what are our school rules or behavior expectations?
Roars.
Okay, let's say it together.
R, respect. O, ownership. A, attitude. R, responsibility. S, safety. Wonderful job. But before we end, how do we end our video? With our Roars chant. All right, 1, 2, 3. Lake Marie, Lake Marie. Leopard show respect within our school community. Ownership, attitude, responsibility. Leopard show safety for you and me. Lake Marie, Lake Marie. Leopards. Roar.